Did you die yet? Because if you don't voluntarily give up your immoral claim on my pension, then I have to keep working until you die. And I am so tired. My apologies to anyone saddened by this state of affairs, namely mainly my kids. But I don't apologize for the way I feel. She earned my hatred as surely as she stabbed me in the back for 20 years of faithful love and devotion. After I got the horrible news that she was trying to keep scoring money off me by immorally taking a part of my pension, I of course looked into it, and there it was in black and white. But I thought strictly a benefit of my driver's license, and therefore all mine, the divorce settlement treated it as marital property and awarded her a piece. After all the money I let her earn without taking my piece of her nursing license, she is still trying to take from me, and apparently there is nothing I can do, except ask her to voluntarily see what is right and renounce her claim to my money. So I wrote her a letter. I didn't expect a response, and I was right, so now I am going public with the letter. It isn't a nice letter. It is factual and spells out my position and reasoning. Here goes. Sue, the last time I spoke to you, you betrayed me, and I finally realized that even after being married to you for 20 years, you had never listened to me in your life, save to see how you could twist and use my words against me. And I promised myself that I would never speak to you again. Up to now, I have done a pretty good job keeping that promise. I'm making an exception now because of my hoped-for retirement, which apparently you have a legal right to a piece of. I hadn't realized this until I got the paperwork you filed. You screwed me pretty good through our separation and divorce. From the first tax filing after separating, when you rushed to file and claimed both kids, knowing that would leave me with a tax debt of nearly $2,000, and I bet you and the nasty tax lady had a good horse laugh over that. Right through the end, you beat me up in every way possible, especially financially and emotionally, even allowing the children to disrespect me and boycott me. And although I know you believe yourself holy and pure, you put me through hell for the crime of being a good husband and father through 20 years. So after promising to my face that you would work with me to achieve a fair and equitable divorce, you then took me for a ride. You got the house for a song, and you imposed a, quote, child support, end quote, burden upon me that netted you approximately $50,000 tax-free dollars over the years. And for a good part of that time, you actually allowed the children to ignore and disrespect me. I know you would say you couldn't stop that, but you could have, and you should have, and you didn't. Back to my pension. I gave up my interest in any benefit from your nursing license, which I supported you in earning for a year while you went to school. In return, you were supposed to give up any claim against my driver's license and my earnings through it, until I got the unpleasant surprise of you filing a quadro to claim a piece of my pension. I thought my pension, being something I earned strictly with my driver's license, was mine and mine alone. I guess I was so burned out by the point where we got to the finally finishing the bullshit, I didn't even read the last part of it. If and when you take your small AT&T pension, I guess I'm entitled to half of that, but that is beside the point. The point is that I want you to own up to the fact that despite the legalities of it, I earned my little pension entirely with my driver's license, and you left my driver's license earnings to me. Your nursing license, even just the LPN portion of it, which I supported you full-time in school for a year while you earned it, is significantly more valuable than my driver's license. And you did not support me while I earned my driver's license, as I did you. I earned it during the course of day-to-day life, and supported you and the children with it. When I was training for a commercial license, I was employed and being paid to learn. When I left the bus company, I gave you half the cash from the pension I had started, and you took it and ran out instead of helping me like I asked. And it was actually while you were living with your mother that I took and passed my road test to drive heavy trucks. Clearly, you do not deserve any benefit from my driver's license. I want to wrap this up. FYI, I waited until after the holidays to send this because I didn't want to sully them. Furthermore, I expect this letter to fall on deaf ears and accomplish nothing, but I had to try, because of how I know I would feel to see a portion of my pension sucked away by you every month. Parentheses, sick to my stomach, nauseous, end parentheses. I feel that I have no choice but to forego early retirement and continue to work until I am unable to continue, or, parentheses, and I hate that I feel this way, you die. Or you could do the right thing, renounce your claim to any of my pension. Although the law may make it legal for you to take it, it can't make it right, and it isn't right. I earned it with my driver's license, leave it alone. You got the house. You got a pile of free money. You kept every penny you earned with your nursing license. You got bragging rights that you kicked my ass. Leave my pension alone. If you renounce your claim to my pension, I will do the following. 1, I will hate you a little less. 2, I will stop hoping that you die. And 3, I will renounce my claim on your AT&T pension. That's the end of the letter. That's about it. If I make a persuasive case, I ask for help. None of you ever had a problem expressing to me your feelings when you didn't like me. I ask for your support by telling her to leave me alone and be happy with all she already did to me and took from me. Well, maybe you think she's right. I don't know anymore. I just know that I'm old and tired.